Shalom, shalom, Israel, coming back with another video. First off and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Pamlak, Yahushai, right? And the title of this video is going to be titled, Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, right? We're going to start off with the book of Isaiah. Let's get the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, and verse 1. Book of Isaiah 10 and 1. And it reads, Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, right? And what's a decree? A decree will be a law, right? It said, Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, right? Let's get a definition on decree. It says, right, I don't know if you can see it. Can't really see it, it's too bright. But it reads, a formal or authoritative order, especially one having the force of law, a presidential decree, right? Number 2, it says law, a judicial decision or order, right? It says to command or ordain or decide by decree, right? So yeah, so a decree will be a law, right? An order, right? A rule, right? So the Lord said what? Right? A commandment, right? An ordinance, right? So the Lord said what? He said, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, right? And we know that the so-called white man, right, they decree unrighteous decrees, right? Because according to the Bible, the Most High God said, he does not deal with homosexuality, right? The Lord does not deal with homosexuality and bestiality, right? But this wicked man, Esau, right? His biblical name according to the scriptures, right, has done what? He has decreed unrighteous decrees, right? They have passed laws on homosexuality, allowing men to marry men and women to marry women, right? They now have it to where men are having babies, right? That's an unrighteous decree, right? It's something wicked, right? It's not normal, right? That's a wicked thing according to the Most High God, right? And let's prove it. Let's get the book of Leviticus. This is one of the unrighteous decrees that they promote here, right? The so-called white man promotes. It's the book of Leviticus 20 and 13. It says, if a man also lie with mankind as he led with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, right? And an abomination is like a disgusting, a filthy thing, right? So the Lord said what? He said, if a man lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, right? Both of them have committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them, right? So he said they shall surely be put to death. But here in Babylon, right, according to the scriptures, America, they have decreed this unrighteous decree, and they deemed it lawful. But the scripture, the Most High God said, hey, that's unlawful, right? It's a wicked thing. People will be judged according, right? Most High God is not playing. This is the book of Leviticus 18 and 22. It says, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. See, that's an abomination, right? That's a filthy thing, right? To do something like that. The Lord doesn't deal in wickedness like that. But that's one of the decrees that the so-called white man has he promotes here in America, right? Also bestiality. Leviticus 18 and 23. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast, right? Any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before beasts to lie down thereto. It is confusion, right? And they have passed a law to where men and women can marry animals, right? That's wickedness according to the scripture. So they decree unrighteous decrees, right? So the Lord said in Isaiah 10 and 1, Woe unto them, meaning what? Destruction. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, that write grievousness which they have prescribed. It says to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people. Right? That widows may be their prey, right? Because they prey on the widows, right? They prey on those who are fatherless, those who you know, have no husbands, right? They prey on the weak, right? It says and to take away the right from the people, to take away the right from the poor of my people, that the widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. You see? And what will ye do? What will ye do in the day of visitation? So the Lord said, what you gonna do in the day of visitation, right? When the Lord comes to bring that judgment upon these people who have decreed unrighteous decrees. Right? It says, what will you do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? Right? So he's saying, where you gonna flee for help, and where you gonna leave your glory? Right? Let's get the book of Isaiah 29. Isaiah 29 and 6. No, 29 and 16, Salakia. Isaiah 29 and 16. It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Right? So surely of their turning of things upside down, because they turn things upside down. Everything the Most High God said not to do, they do contrary to it. They do it anyways. Right? The Lord said no homosexuality. They passed laws on homosexuality. Right? And now they planning on banning the Bible, because the Bible speaks against the wicked things that they want to promote and decree here. Right? So they do everything contrary to the Lord. Right? So it says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he hath no understanding? Right. And that's what they say about the Most High God. They try to say that the Most High God has no understanding, when the Most High God created everything and everyone. Right? So who is this person, this wicked person, turning things upside down? It's the so-called white man. Right? It's Esau, according to the Bible. Right? Turning things upside down. Right? That guy's wicked. Right? Let's get the book of Habakkuk. Book of Habakkuk, chapter 1 and 4. Right? He turned things upside down. He said a man can have a baby. Right? A woman can be a man. Right? They're doing all these wicked abominations, and it don't make no sense. Book of Habakkuk 3, it's like at 1 and 4. Therefore the law is slacked. Exactly. Therefore the law is slack, because what? We have these wicked people that are decreeing unrighteous decrees, right? That are running the earth right now, right? And the laws and the decrees that they're putting forth, is no righteousness in it, right? It says, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth. See, judgment never go forth. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceeded, right? Because the wicked, they compass about the righteous, right? Therefore the wrong judgment, it proceeded, right? And that's why wrong judgment comes about in this earth. And we know who's running the earth. We go to the book of Job. Book of Job 9 and 24. Right? It says what? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. This person who's decreeing these unrighteous decrees is a wicked person. Right? So now we have to see who it's talking about. Said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who's running the earth right now? Right? The so-called white man. Right? He runs the earth right now. So that's who the earth is given to. It's given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. right? He covered the faces of the Most High God. He covered the faces of Yahushai, right? He covered the faces of the saints, of the angels, right? He covered the faces of everything, right? You know, he makes everything to be in the likeness of what he likes, right? He painted everything to be so-called white, right? Which we know is a lie according to the scriptures. That's why it says, if not, where and who is he, right? So we know that the so-called white man has done these things, right? So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and this is the wicked man who's decreeing these unrighteous decrees, right? Therefore, wrong judgment, you know, it proceeded, right? Because there's no righteousness in it. There's no righteous. Um, they're not keeping no law, statutes, and commandments, right? Proverbs 17:5. Let's get the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, and verse 5. And it reads, Proverbs 17:5. 17:15, Salakia. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to the Lord. Right? So those who justify the wicked and his wicked decrees, right, and condemn the just, condemn the righteous, he says even both are an abomination to the Lord. Both of them are an abomination to the Most High God. Right? The Most High God don't deal in that. He doesn't deal in unrighteousness, right? And these people are going to be destroyed. They're going to be put to death, you know, for going against the Most High God, you know. This is Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 23. It says, which justify the wicked for reward, and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. Right? Because, you know, people justify the wicked for reward, you know. It may give you money, may give you a job, may give you cars, may give you a house, and they justify the wicked, right? You know, and they condemn the righteous. And, you know, that's going off according to the scripture. But, you know, Lord willing, this video is edifying at least to one brother or sister. To the next video, Shalom.